Good afternoon, I am Takahmasak. Welcome back to the finale of Mega Man 7. So, that's the good thing about Mega Man games. Nice and short, nice and fun, until you get to Wily. Then they're a complete pain in the ass in the later games. Or Sigma, whichever variety of Mega Man you're going with. Es difícil. Es difícil. Okay, so, here we're going to have to use whip out our junk quite a bit. We're going to whip out our junk hardcore. And we're gonna have to use some liberal rush coil. Okay, just go for it. Just go for it. Go for it, broski. Get that junk. Okay, don't get out of here. I need to get rid of you so I can get up there without Rush getting murdered. Because Rush will get murdered. Rush, if you want to speed it up, just a skosh. I'm gonna slash claw you guys out of the way. How about that? How about that? I would like to not... Ooh, I forgot about that room. I would like to take not boatloads of damage if I can. Hey, well, that was very bad. Let's whip out our junk again. There you go. Whip out our junk. I am not ever going to get sick of saying that, just so you know. And here we have the traditional high. The traditional slowdown. So there is not another ledge there. So, Thou must jump the entire distance. Pardon me, sir. Pardon me. I'm just gonna come on through. Pardon me. I don't particularly need that, but I'll take it. Alright, there's a 1-up. I actually don't want 1-ups anymore for a very specific reason. Because if you die, not this stage, but if you die in the next stage, you might as well just lose all your lives and back out of that stage. And you'll see why later. You'll see why later. Okay. Come on, Roosh. It's not the safest spot to use Rush Jet, but anytime there's spikes, I prefer to... Oh! Okay, that worked out fairly well. Fairly well. I took damage, but whatever. Alright, homie. Blech. Get deadified. Thanks. That's the wrong type of drop. Alright, so this level, or this spot, is not particularly bad. It works like they work like the things in Burst Man stage. They get to 0 and then pop. But it's not too bad. Alternatively, you could Rush Jet through here if you're so inclined. But we want to go up. Why do we want to go up, you ask? Well, there are some goodies up here that we can get. Just double down on the rush. That was not what I was expecting to happen. Let's swallow my heart a second. So I think if you go to the south, there is one energy tank down there. Let's wait for that one to get out of the way. And then go all the way to the top. And then that'll drop you off right here. You get an E-tank, a shit tank, and a W-tank. Ooh, I just about caught that thing. Alright, let's switch back. Ah! Mashing champion of 2016. Alright, there's the other energy tank we could have gotten. So let's switch over to this. Ugh! Itchy leg. Alright, so we have Big Boss Boy here. So his first attack is to shoot rockets, which can be jumped on. His weak point, or his only spot you can hit him, is directly on the eyes. And that is everything he does. The lag laser. And then if he's low, you should be able to hit him with your noise crush. But the lasers are, or not the lasers, but the rockets are where you'll be doing most of your damage. Ugh. And it's not easy to do. Oh my god. But, hey, don't die, don't die. Okay. It's not easy to do, but if you can actually slide into your noise crush and charge it that way, because there's not a lot of things to hit here. I think you can bounce it off the back of the racket. Jesus God, I cannot talk. The back of the rockets, if you are able to, but yeah, he's never really been that much of a problem. I say as I nearly died. Get his power? You've got ball spitty power. I don't know. Don't ask. Alright. So, as is tradition with every single Mega Man game that you will play, in the 7 others that I have played on this channel, those are no exception. This one's no exception. I forget which side the stuff's on. A can there, I think you can only hold one of those, but... Okay, well, there's a 1-up up there, which I don't want, and more bolts, which you may or may not need. Who was first? Can I remember who was first? I want to say Slash, but I don't think... No, it's a homeboy here. It's Frazeman. Ha! Remembered. Remembered. And he gives you that big glare. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Break the 4th wall. Nope. Oh, okay, yep. Alright, Spiky Boy, let's, Ha! What a dork. What a frickin' dork. I don't know why Junk has that effect on him. Freaks him out. And they'll always drop a big health power-up after every time. We do not need our... Oh god, who's next? Oh, no, is it? I think it's Slashy Boy. I think it's Slashy Boy. Am I missing something? I might be missing a weapon, too, that I just didn't get. Hey, friend. You want to get hot? There you go, get hot. So how that works is it works kind of like, Hold on. No, that was terrible. Okay, now stop it, you wiener. I would like to not take boatloads of damage, please. Hey. Get him. Okay, get off him. Alright, Slash has always been a problem for me to... Well, what happens if I use this? Nothing? He's like, nah, I'm not even going to attempt that. Oh, shit. Alright, get back. I've never actually considered using this. You gonna come out right on top? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't do shit. Probably because he hit me from the back, but... Whew. I'm gonna try it one more time, because if it blocks his dash attack, that'd be really helpful. Okay, too far away again, apparently. Hold on, let's keep that out if I can't do anything. Yeah, he can still hit you. I don't understand completely how that works. Can you... Okay, don't use your E-tanks here. Do absolutely not. If you lose a life, that is way better than using any of your tanks. So, if you're wondering where I'm at in that, this is what I'm at. And I'm praying to God it's enough. Because, A, I'm very out of practice at the final boss. So I'm going to take absurd amounts of shots that I don't need to, were I halfway decent at this game. But... never died this many times on this douche. Okay, get frosted. I'm just taking so much touch damage from him lately. I just don't understand why I'm trying to catch him. Whatever, that's why I don't like using Freeze Cracker. Okay, now we're actually... Hey. Okay, whatever. Stop it. Okay, this thing just takes so fucking long to wear off. Hey, friend. Alright, you are murdered in one more shot, and then we can just get the rest of the... Oh, I almost had him right in his face. Homie? I don't know. I could not do it today. Holy cow. That was bad. Okay, well, here we got Junk. Everything's pretty easy from here on out. I say as I'm gonna die to, probably gonna die to Springman, of all people. Alright, we need to get our Thunderbolt out. And he is exactly the same as before. He'll throw one projectile, and then he'll just repeat this pattern until the end of time. Until, I like how his head comes completely off his body. Very nice, very nice. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Is it Springy Boy? Is it, let's get out the... I don't think it's Springy Boy. I think he's down one more. Let's gamble, and we'll go... It might be Turbo Man. It might be. It's not Turbo Man, it's Cloud Man. Alright. We actually have his weakness now in the Danger Wrap, so this will be kind of new. So how he works is, if you can time it right, you can just put him right back in it. And it's a little tight timing, but it's not that bad. If you miss it, he'll throw that lightning bolt at you. Like this. And it's not really that challenging. Just jump over it. That's way too early. There we go. Danger Wrap is another thing we do not need anymore. Thanks, friend. Boom! Absolutely murdered. Okay, now is who's left? Shade, Spring, Turbo... somebody else. Okay, there's Turbo. We found old Turbo Boy here. Oh, he's got exhaust. You better watch out. Here you go. Plunk. You are just ridiculous. That was extremely early. Okay, homie, can you go? Jeez. There you go. Blit. Blit. Dead. Thanks, bro. Alright, we got Spring, Shade, and Burst. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Burst Man. I forgot we needed Freeze Cracker. No, now it's Spring Boy. Okay, now it's Spring Boy. Okay, so you can fight these guys in any order you want. I just go top to bottom for shits and giggles. Hey, stop it. Ugh. I'm gonna keep trying. Aha! Got him. Ha! It's very hard to time that right, but if you do, it saves you some hassle. Ugh. Oh, I'm frickin' pro today, son. Well, not that pro, apparently. Chop him right in the legs. Got him. Okay, now we have... I think this is Shade. I'm guessing Shade. There's only 2 guys left. It's a 50-50 chance. Boom! Called it with the 50% chance. Okay, he's going to be pretty much the same, too. Not anything too glorious with Homeboy here. Let's get him in the corner, and we'll whip on him. Well, now he's all the way up. No! Want some springs? Nope, I'm not interested in that. No, you're not diving? Okay. And get down. Yeah, jump right into that spring. Jump right into that spring. We do need Spring, and we need Thunderbolt. We do need those 2. But after all this, there is a little bit of an opportunity to refill stuffs. A little bit. Plus, you should have that W can, too, that if you followed my route. But you did, right? I'm sure you did. No need to... Oh, you're doing this first? Really? Homie, why you gotta do this first? Stop that shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot under this. It's a little bit of a different strategy than the one I employed before, but just as effective. Well, maybe not. Get frozen. Fuck, now I can't do it. Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to... I don't remember if he's got... Oh, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. There is something... I just died to Burst Man. I died to Burst... I don't think I've ever died to Burst Man. I don't think, I mean... I get to do it without Freeze Cracker, because... Okay. Okay, he's not that hard. Just don't touch the spike. That's the one thing in here that'll kill you. Is the spiky spikes. Just don't touch that and you'll be A-okay, sir. I didn't even know those could be popped. There is one thing I forgot to show off that maybe I will if I have time at the end of this, but I am not going to have time at the end of this. So what I was going to show off is certain bosses have... if I remember right, like certain bosses react strangely if you hit them with certain weapons. I don't know all of the examples, but I know, for instance, like if you try to freeze Man, I think he like laughs at you or something. And then I think Spring Man, if you hit him with, what do you hit him with? Something magnetizes him, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, there's... I'm sure there's more than that, but they did... That was kind of a cool thing to add into the game. It was like grossly too early. Well, so, for some reason, super easy with Buster there. Yeah, I just kind of remembered that. I'm sure there's way more examples, like I said, than what I'm remembering here. So the two primary things that you need to have filled are your Thunderbolt, which is, and then your coil you want full as well. Everything else, Freeze Cracker would be lovely, but like I said, we have a weapon tank, so I'm not super worried about it. We want to make sure your Thunderbolt is equipped, and we will fall down here to Big Stompy. Big Stompy, a real bitch, with his on-off switch for a nose. Come on, homie, bring it on in. Bring it in. Bring it in. I mean, I know it's real big. Okay. So you need to hit him in the window right there. Oh shit, that did not work. So he's got two things. He'll either do that, or he'll shoot out some bros. You want him to shoot out some bros if he can. There you go. There's the bros. Because he will hang out a little longer if he's got some bros out. Okay, just jump right into him. That's fine. He's going to come out over here. Yeah, you can get way more shots off. He's a little easier to dodge this way, I think, but he'll at least stay here for you to be able to hit him. Okay, I cannot jump that. Shit. I wanted to get one more in, but it wasn't meant to be. Alright, one more. Oh shit, I took one more shot too. Okay, and if you thought that was fun, boy, are you in for a treat. Get your coil out and take a breath. There's never just one Wily, guys. There's never just one. So homie will get out in his spaceship, as he has for the last several games now. And we will do his little hidden game of that bullshit. So you just... If you can do it right, you're... Oh god, I gotta heal here. I wonder if it's just easier to... No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. He is incredibly... No, not the danger wrap. He is incredibly hard to dodge. Can you break out of that, sir? Thanks. So if you jump and then do a slight jump, not a full jump. Oh, shit, he still hit me with that. I'd rather get hit with this than the fire. Okay. Shit, he's too high. Because fire does this. It locks you in place for a little bit. God, I'm doing terribly. There we go. That's what you want to do. Shit, missed him. So right here I should be charging, but I'm not because I'm a Dumas. Damn it! Slide, bro. Okay, got him twice. Good. I jumped so hard, bro. I jumped so hard. So hard. So if you die, which you're gonna die, it's part of this absolute hell. You're gonna have to recharge your jank, and then you're gonna have to fight the thing over again. All right, I killed the other one. I killed the first boss again, and then I used my weapon filler to get my freeze cracker out, because the first fight I didn't have the freeze cracker. So one thing I forgot I could do with the freeze cracker is another thing, obviously, that will damage him, is you can shoot at an angle. You can't shoot straight up, but you can shoot at an angle. And whether or not that helps, maybe, because it doesn't do boatloads of damage, but at least you can maybe hit him more. I'm never gonna dodge that like that again. Ah, shit, he got me with it. No! I don't want to take double hits like that. That's what ends up killing me so bad. Okay, like this. Okay, I didn't die. I didn't see how much that took off, but I didn't die, so I'm minorly pleased with that. Alternatively, I think you can hit him with the super adapter, too, if for whatever reason you want to use that. Oh, don't you clink at me, son. Ha! Loser. Almost had him. So we do have another energy filler with the shit can. if we're so inclined to use that. I may very well be. Shit. Double hit. Don't get hit by the ice one. That is the most painful, apparently. And as I say, I'm going to get hit by every single ice one that he's going to poop out here. I am not good at dodging when he's low. That's where I want him to be, but that's where I'm worst at dodging him, for whatever reason. Okay. Shit. Okay. And again, I'm gonna get double hit, excuse me, as I burp into the microphone. Ah, shit. Oh, well, I could just do that, I suppose. I'm gonna run out of freeze cracker. No thanks, homie. No! Almost jumped right into his balls there. Shit. Shit! I don't know if it will or not. I'm not rolling the dice. Okay, I'm actually gonna save my last... I'm gonna save the shit can. I'm gonna switch over to coil for a minute. Ooh, that was a... Hey! Oh! Oh! Pretty sure they hit my foot. Okay, just switch over to that for a minute, and then I will use... I'll switch back to freeze cracker after I fill it up. No friend. No friend. You going down this time. You going down. You going down. Oh shit, okay. Can't get you from there. Nice. Blech! Ha! Dodged! Pro skills. Homie, can you get up here a little more? Gonna get hit by the frost one. Okay, he didn't do the... He didn't do the Sparky, but good God, did he almost murder my face right there. Oh, homie, why you gotta do this, huh? Why you gotta be like this? I didn't want to shoot that direction. Can I hit him 4 more times before he depletes my life bar completely? Probably not, because that is how bad I am at this. I think we're okay, though. Okay, just get that, please. No, I clinked. Don't clink. This is such a bad time to clink. Get dead. Oh. Oh. Just blow his face off. Just, you're right. Just don't mean mug him. Yeah, he real sorry. Okay, he gives up. I'm sorry about all the murder and the... Okay. Just kill him. Oh, he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! I was just kidding, but he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Oh, yeah. Oh, get him! Get him! Get him. Get... Oh. Oh. I am more... Oh, get him! Finish him! Finish him? Wow, he ain't fucking around. Mega Man pissed after 6 games. After 7 games. And as always, homie sets a self... Like, oh, okay, well, you're effed. I don't know how many pounds that is, but... oh. Oh, of course. Of course. Homeboy gotta come save the day. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return. Okay. Okay, well. You should have just blown his face off. Okay. Should have just blown his face off. Right there, you opted out. So you open the door for Mega Man 8. Okay. You open the door. There you go. Oh, he all grumpus. I should have blown his face off when I had the chance. It explodes into a demon. Okay. Are you going to cycle through the seasons and... No? Okay, well... okay. Mega Man... obviously, I did a fair amount of complaining in this game. Obviously, it is not my my most favorite Mega Man, and it's just... It's not like it's not that there's not fun parts in it. It's just it feels. I don't know what it feels like. It feels cumbersome to play. Does that make sense? It just feels like it's hard to explain. It's not necessarily a chore, but it's like it's kind of like chores you do but you get paid for, so it's like, okay, I'll do it. I don't know, man, but like so like I said, they did do a couple things right. I didn't get to show it off. Maybe I should just tap. No, I'm not even. I don't wanna. But they did do a couple of interesting things. Like the bosses weren't terribly designed or anything like that. The graphics are fine. For this first Super Nintendo entry, they didn't do a terrible job. But it's just the things that I did like. They did hide the. This is where they introduced the bolt system. I don't know if they necessarily introduced it here. I think they might have done so in earlier Mega Mans on the Game Boy. Like, I know there are, I think in 4 there was, I don't know if there were any others. Maybe 4 on? Maybe just 4? I don't remember where exactly it started. So one of these two games started the whole bolt system where you could go buy whatever you wanted. You could go buy your E-tanks and go buy your 1-ups, which is a great idea. But you still have to go grind for them, obviously. I showed where that is. But they did get around that by... I don't know how you're supposed to know where any of those big bolts are, or the big power-ups. I mean, just wild guessing. And some of those areas, like, maybe you could guess. Like that X that was in... whose stage was that? Was that Turbo Man stage? Like, maybe you could guess that. But some of the other ones, they're just really obscure. Like that one, I think that was in... Junkman stage when we went to go get the rush plate. Like, how the hell are you supposed to remember that is there, or even know without a guide? I just remembered it because I remember it was, good God, how many of the same word can I say? I just remember the last time I did play, I remember I had to have all that pointed out at me. There was no way I was going to find most of those without somebody telling me where they are. And how the first person even found those, that's a lot of rush digging. That is an absurd amount of rush digging. Oh, Jesus, that did not help. What did I put on these? But yeah, the bosses were... I don't know. What do you want to say? They're just there. Slash Man is obviously one of the more challenging ones. It seems like every Mega Man's got one that at least I struggle with. The Shadow Man in 3, for example. Quick Man in 2. There's always an example somewhere. Sometimes Pharaoh Man in 4... Yeah, there's always the one, there's always the stupid one, there's always... every game has its Spring Man, or Junk Man, whichever one you want to... I would say Junk Man's probably easier, but... So again, they didn't show... The things that were just kind of annoying, like I said, the weak Mega Buster. The Super Adapter was an interesting idea for a new thing to do with Rush, but I think we kind of had something like that in 6. But this is just like a downgraded version of that. So it's just, I mean, an interesting idea to go collect the plates and get all the stuff for it, but it's just, it's not that useful, especially when you have to charge it up every time to do somewhat decent damage. Especially since the bosses move around so much. I mean, the homing thing helps, but it's still really hard to fight base with that thing. Which is why you saw me just skip over it and just use Noise Crush. But yeah, the weak semi-seeming weak Mega Buster it's just sucks. It made up for it because the other energy is so powerful, like the Junk Shield. You saw me. I could have put that together or put that to use way more than I have, but I just didn't for whatever reasons. Beat is kind of okay. He was an interesting thing to throw into the game. I mean, you could possibly potentially find him on a regular playthrough because you actually do get a hint of where he is. But yeah, it's just like the ending is just, it was uncreative. I didn't care for the, like, there's nothing you saw in the end of Mega Man 7, like from the boss gauntlet on, even through the credits here, nothing feels original. So that was another problem with it. Even that thing that shot rockets and the 2 balls out of its head, that didn't seem original. The shield weapon has been overplayed so many times. It's in, I don't remember how many Mega Man games, at least 4 or 5 at this point. and there's 7 games, so most of them have a shield weapon, like Leaf, Skull, and then Junk, obviously. I know there was Star, and then I thought there was one more, but I can't picture it off the top of my head. But yeah, it just didn't feel like there was anything super... I just didn't feel it was nearly as creative. Maybe it's because just people get burned out by the same type of gameplay. Just defeat 8 bosses, defeat 4 or 5 Wily stages, go through the boss gauntlet, kill the big boss in 2 stages. And it's just the whole Wily capsule at the end. That is the part that was, at this point, starting to get super repetitive. I think they could have gotten a little more creative with the bosses, but I think he stopped using big machines when, like, he did in 2 and 3. In 3 he had Gamma. And then 2 he had his alien form, which was very creative. He had like a little hologram system, and he was moving it around and just shooting. He didn't do much, but he did a lot of damage. But yeah, it's just, they keep doing this thing where you can't see him and nothing does a lot of damage, and if he hits you, he's going to do boatloads of damage, which makes sense because he's the end boss, but it's just so played out by this point. But anyway, maybe we will have a better enjoyable time in Mega Man 8. Or X2, whichever one comes next. But, well, we'll just say 8, because this timeline is different. But hopefully 8 will be a little better for us. I haven't played 8 as of to date. So, there's that. Actually, I haven't played any beyond this point. So, there you go. That is another Mega Man game barely in the books. I'm Takahmasak. I'll see you later.